Welcome to the P-Roll channel, everybody's favourite YouTube channel, because you don't know what you're going to get. And record. Right, we're just going to share some information, hopefully it helps some people, and feel free to correct me in the comments below with ideas that you have discovered whilst riding a bicycle. So we've got some valves there, we've got some Prestas and some Schraders, otherwise known as, in that one, car valve. Note my special gloves, because I very much feel that a bit like when people wear sunnies to hide their eyes so you don't know they're looking into the camera or not, that lens. And it's a bit like when you're handling jewellery, got those special gloves on, so you're not looking at my fingers. I thought it'd be a good idea, give it a thumbs up purely for that. Anyway, P-Roll is, what am I? Tripoded up. Get to it, P-Roll. This could be a long video, but you can skip bits, you can go forward or backwards, whatever. Just want to help some folks with what I was going to say. Leaky tyre valves. Have you got a puncture or not? Alright? The important thing is, when you go and ride your bike and when you stop, always check your tyres for sharps anyway, okay? And you might get a puncture in the normal sense of the way, alright? Or, I was going to make this video a long time ago. It could be simply that the valve in your tube could be loose. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one out like that. Right, got one of those. Those there, the metal ones, they used to come with the slime tubes, and then they done away with these and started using some fantastic plastic ones, which is a shame. But as you can see, you can use these on your car as well, van, whatever. See? So what we're talking about is you may be lucky enough, especially with the Prestas anyway, to do them up with your fingers. And that's what you really could check and diagnose first before you think you've got a puncture. Now, punctures can be really obvious sometimes or not. Again, that's why I'm making this video, see? You just might have a leaky valve and you just need to pinch that up and stop that. Especially if you just change your tyres. I done it the other day myself. Put some Maxxis refuse on one of my bikes, and it was a leaky valve again, and it took about, what, 2 or 3 rides to go down. That's how slow it was. So there's a Presta. Yeah, you might want to invest in or change your tubes, as far as having tubes, okay, which have got removable valve cores. Now, Continental are good, Michelin are good, Nut Track and Kenda. There's loads of others, you know, under the Rally name or whatever, Bontrager. They do vary, and you would be advised, in my opinion, to check. Let's do that again. When you're purchasing your tubes, or find out before you're bulk buying online or something if the valve cores are removable, because especially with the Prestas, this top piece here, if I can undo it, that top piece there with that thread in there, they're very, very delicate and they can bend and snap off, alright? So you need to be very careful with that. That's why sometimes, I haven't actually got one here, they're similar to those. You get these little valve extender tools, and it was go over the top of there, so you can use like a Schrader on a Presta. It just helps preserve the valve cores, because as I say, as you can see there, that thread's very fine. So that's a Presta. We've got various tools here. Won't need that one because that's for a Schrader. So we've got that, which would be for a Schrader, sorry, for a Schrader. And that you can use these various ways. You can do them up like so, or like so, or as I said, with your fingers, or you could carry like a tiny piece of inner tube with you and just be able to pinch it up like that. So most road bikes have got these. Again, that's all you needed to do, right? So making this video a longer video than it need to be, but we'll probably yabble on a little bit anyway. It's all information, isn't it? So you've either got a puncture basically, okay, or your valve core is loose. That's it. You can turn off now and go away if you want. That's another valve core remover tool. All right, that's a metal one. They very often come in like plastic and can wear out. Not very reliable whatsoever. We could even use a tiny spanner or make your own out of a bit of alley or whatever if you're that skilled. We got some various valve extenders here. These are Schwalbe ones, and what's that one there? Vitoria. They all differ greatly, and I've had different results on deep section rims with the reliability as far as pumping them up goes. All right, the Schwalbes are good. Let me show you. Obviously that there goes into your existing core like so. So you can make these up for whatever rims you've got, whatever, how deep your rims are, so you haven't got like loads of valve sticking out the top. So that one there will probably be perfect for like a 42mm deep section rim or something. And then obviously if you've got traditional rims, you're just gonna not bother with that. And there's your thread there. All right, something to bear in mind if you're perhaps buying tubes, just buy the 40s and then have some valve extenders, whatever you decide, whatever's practical. But yeah, as far as versatility goes, tubes, especially if you are running deep section rims, carbon rims and that, you're going to want to remove the cores anyway. All right, I was gonna let me see, was it on here? Yeah, take no notice of the washers and that's on there for something else. This came off of one of my road bikes. This is an old one before I started getting inner tubes with the removable cores. And as you can see, there's no way of getting that core out. If you can see on this one, you've got some flat edges on there. See it shining away. There you go. See, got the edges there. Versus this one, it's just like a factory core. That is it. Meaning it's part of like all of that together. There's no way of getting that out. So if you were out on your bicycle and that came off, all right, you could be in a situation there. So even if you'd like, don't carry a spare tube or something, just carry some of these. Just carry some of those. They're really cheap. You get like 10 for like a £5 or if that, £2 or something. All right. So ending the video now. We're going to say, have you got a puncture, or have you got a leaky core in your tube? Hope that came across obvious. Get yourself some of these. You can carry things like this. If you want to go like weight weenie, then get some of those. You have to do a search on the bay for things like that. Again, or just make your own. You don't need much at all. Tiny bit of alley or something with a, as you can see, like a notch at the top or something like that. All right. And then that one on there for Schrader. Right. P-Raw over and out. I wanted to share that for so long because you could like end up going out for a ride and thinking you've got a flat, and it pays to check the valve core first, alright? If in doubt, replace it and then try pumping your tyre up again. Especially if you're going out on an early ride in the morning and your tyre's flat. It could not be a puncture, it could be a valve core. Right, P-roll's going. See you later. Oh, thumbs it up if this was a helpful video. I think it was. What more can it be? Valve cores, my delivery was best I could try and make it understandable. So give it a thumbs up if it was. Comment down below if I missed anything. 10 minutes in. P-Roll said what he needed to say. We're gone. I will actually just add the thumbs up. It's not about like getting likes and thumbs up. We're not about that as far as that goes. It's about getting in the algorithm, alright? About getting this video trending amongst athletes and cyclists to help them out. Versus, you know, other people chucking out stuff which can not really help people whatsoever. I plan on throwing out more videos in the coming year which can actually help people. And there are plenty of videos on this channel if you search back that are very, very, very helpful, alright? That's all we plan to do. So appreciate a thumbs up, maybe a sub and all that to help P-Roll's channel appear in YouTube more, so it trends more, comes up in thumbnails more, and it would help me out a lot, alright, with that. So thanks for any people out there who have done that, and if you are watching this and you're new, or you're a new subscriber or something, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm really gone now.